Welcome back to the lesson. In our last video, we've successfully cleaned our admin dashboard by removing any unnecessary components. And I hope everything is clear to you. And in this video, we're going to start working on the admin's profile update functionality. So let's go ahead and get started. Well, if you take a look under the admin's profile menu, you're going to see that we have a profile link over here. So we're going to go ahead and find this profile link in our header section and then go ahead and create the admin's profile update route. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's head over to our project source code. Okay, we are now in our sidebar section. So let's go ahead and close the sidebar. And instead, let's go ahead and find the header section. So inside the header section, okay, we have our profile link over here. So let's go ahead and create the route. So let me go ahead and say route. Let me call this route admin profile. Okay, now let's go ahead and create this route inside of our web.php file. So let's go ahead and locate the route directory, route web.php. And now let me go ahead and copy this route, copy and paste it down below here. And then I'm going to go ahead and change the name from admin logout to admin profile, which is the new route that we created here. So let's go ahead and change the name, admin profile, and then let's go ahead and call this the method admin profile. And then let's change the URL as well to admin's profile. Okay, now I think it's about time for me to create a group controller so that when next I'm creating any route that is going to be tailored to this admin controller, I don't actually need to specify it like so on each and every route I'm creating. So let me go ahead and just create the controller group, and in that way you understand me much better. So let's go ahead and say route controller, and then inside the parentheses I'm going to call my admin controller over here controller class. So let's go ahead and copy this, paste it right inside here, and then I'm going to go ahead and call the group function, and then let's go ahead and open it like so. And now within this admin controller group, let's go ahead and copy this admin routes, cut this, and then let's paste it inside like so. And now we're not going to be needing this admin controller like so. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Yes, let's remove this as well. So with the controller group, we don't need to specify the admin controller on each route. This controller class that we mentioned here is sufficient for any route that is going to be defined within the group controller here. So I think this way our code is going to be even more cleaner than the other method, which is something like this. So now after creating the admin's profile route, let's go ahead and create the function. Let's go ahead and copy the method name like so, copy. Now go into our app, HTTP controllers, backend, admin controller. So now let's go ahead and create our method. So let's come down here and set public function and paste our method name, admin profile. And then let's go ahead and expand it like so, copy this, say end method. So now this admin profile method will be returning a view, the admin profile view, and we're also going to be getting the admin's data and passing it to the view. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's first of all get our admin's ID. Let's say $ID will be equal to auth user ID. So here we're basically getting the authenticated user ID. That means the current logged in user, which will be our admin. So we get his ID, and then I'm going to come down below here and create another variable that will hold the data of the admin that we're going to be fetching from our database. Let me go ahead and call the variable admin data, and then let's set it to be equal to. Now we're going to go ahead and call our user model, and then we're going to go ahead and find the specific ID, find or fail, assign ID, like so. So friends, what is basically happening here is we actually call the user model. The user model is basically inside our app models, and here is our user model. Basically every table inside our database is represented with a model in Laravel. The models here basically provide a convenient interface through which we can interact with our database tables. So this is the user model that we are referencing here. So we're going to go ahead and of course load it in order for it to work without any issue. So I can simply go ahead and right click on the model and say import class, or I can simply go ahead and include it manually by going over here and said use app /models /user, like so. So as you can see now, the squiggly line is gone. So let's go ahead and create the view. So let's go ahead and say return view, and our view, we're going to be creating our view inside our admin folder, which is right here inside views, resource views. Inside this, our admins folder, I'm going to create our view called admin profile view, and then I'm going to go ahead and pass in our admin data which we get from our database. So let's go ahead and pass it with the compact method, compact, and pass it as admin data. So now we'll be able to access our admin's information inside of this our view that we're going to be creating right away. So now let's go ahead and copy our view name, copy it, go inside our admin's directory, new file, paste our view admin profile view.blade.php, and then now hit enter. So now let's go ahead and extend our admin's dashboard template just like we've done for the index page, our dashboard. So let's go ahead and copy this code, copy, let's go to our admin profile view, paste this, and then let's go ahead and end the section, copy this. Let's go down below here, end section, end the section, end section, like so. And now let's go ahead and save everything, save all. Now remember, we've made some changes to our web.php routes, so we need to go ahead and run our artisan optimize command. Let's go ahead and open a new terminal inside our project root folder, cmd, enter, and then type in php artisan optimize, and then hit enter. Alright, now our changes, the changes we made to this web.php file, the changes here will be effective automatically. So let's go ahead and now refresh our page. Okay, now let's go ahead and check our view, our profile view. Okay, as you can see now, is showing our admin profile route. So let's go ahead and click on that. Yes, now we have our admin profile view. So as you can see, we're now having a blank page in our dynamic section, because all we did for the admin's profile view for now, it's actually we go ahead and extend our admin's dashboard view, which is basically the dashboard over here, admin dashboard, which contains only our header section, the sidebar, and also the footer. So we're gonna go ahead and work on the dynamic section. So friends, this is basically what I'm trying to explain to you. By extending our admin's dashboard view, we don't need to worry about all these three sections, the header, the sidebar, or the footer. All we need to worry about now, all we need to work on now is the dynamic section, and we're going to continue that in our next video.